Hello guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. I'm sorry about the last video not like showing up the audio. I will fix that. I'm gonna redo the video and everything, redo the giveaway. And yeah, so in this video here today, I'm gonna be showing you guys how to use Cinema 4D. So it did take me a while to learn this. To look around, you have to use these two things. Zoom in is like drag this back and forth, and then that one's just to move back and forth around. So yeah, I do hope you enjoy this video. If you do, leave a like down below, and as always, subscribe, and we will be right back. Actually, I will have a link down in the description for you to download Cinema 4D for free and the rig for free. Both links will be down in the description below, so check out the description and watch the rest of the video. So be right back, guys. So guys, what you want to do is just file open and bring up the FMR5 rig. So let me just search FMR. It'll load up. Grad FX is the one I have. It's a bunch. It's edited a bunch and is really cool and helps out a lot. I was looking for this rig and my friend showed it to me. So yeah, just let it load up. My PC is pretty slow, so it may load up a little faster on the PC if you have better RAM and processor, but let's just let it load up. So I'll be right back when it loads up. So we are back, and it brings up this, sorry, my hotkeys, but it brings up FMR thing, it brings up this box right here. You want to then drag this into here like that, and just go like that, minimize that, and you see this character pop up here. All skins have to be 1.8 because they have the 3D layers that you need. And yeah, something is messed up here. Oh, the mouth. Somebody was playing around with it. Let me just load up another one that's not like this. We'll be right back. So we're back, and let me just shut off this again, sorry. So after you have this, you want to then go like this. You can move the mouth around and play with these little things here. Let me just show you what these do. These bring up the mouth thing like that, and they bring them up evenly instead of messing it up. And then you can bring this around and open that up. You want to then get that even. I have no idea what this actually does, this big one. I guess it just moves it big. And then you can edit like how the if you hear something in the background, that is my brother, but you can edit the angles of the eyes, which is harder to do with the eyebrows on, so you want to just shut them off. And then these little dots right here, you can then, I think rotating would probably be easier. You want to just, no, that's not going to be easier. You just Control Z that back. You want to go like this and just move it that way, and you could like make it like really mad. Let's just see how mad I can make this guy. Okay, those yeah, so as you can see, these eye things aren't even on each side, unless that's just like how I'm seeing it. But yeah, then you can turn the eyebrows back on after you've done that by just scrolling through all of these things. You have to click on the FMR5 rig here. You see how there's nothing down here? You have to click up here and it'll bring up this screen. You can scroll down and look for that thing. There is second layers, like you can shut off the second hat layer, which is good if you have like a hat layer on your skin. Then you can turn back the eyebrows back on, which that just makes them look really weird. But then you can rotate with this bottom bigger circle. It's pretty hard. It's harder to get to, but you can get it up. You'll get it after a while. Don't worry. It took me a bit to figure out all these different things. I didn't watch any videos. I just had a friend help me out. But I did get pretty, you know, it isn't as hard as you guys think. Unless you guys think it is easy, but like it's not really hard, it's not really easy. After you learn it, it's just, I don't know, straightforward. Kind of the same things. You can just do that. I'm gonna bring out my skin that I'm doing for somebody that he didn't really order it, but I do free GFX. on my Twitter. You can go follow me down below if I remember to put that down there. I'll try to, and sorry my brother's just like flipping out on his friend. I have no idea why. He always does this, but let's just try to get these even here. Like that. So, I don't know, that looks really weird to me, but you know, this is just to show you guys how to do this. I may keep this render how I do this. You don't have to copy exactly how I do this all. You can like figure out how to do it and move all the bones and stuff, and then just go do it yourself. But it's totally up to you. Let me just check what it was. The download was called. It's called image, this one right here. So his skin apparently doesn't want to work. So yes, sometimes you do get this where the skin doesn't want to work. I guess that really sucks for him because I can't make him his thumbnails, but I guess I'll just notify him with that after. But let's just make myself a new profile picture. I haven't made myself one in a while. Okay, you can bring that out. See how you can see my eyes under there? I'll show you that right now. When we get back on novaskin.me, I will be right back and we will fix it. The eyes. Okay, we are back. You want to go to minecraft.novaskin.me. That will bring you to the skin editor. Let me just bring up my skin here. It might take a bit of load because this website is like has a lot of cache and you know. But this was just a project that I was doing for some fan art. But let me just bring up my skin. Let me just search that. That'll bring up this. No stupid ads. Bring up this. And also this C4D is all working. No viruses and stuff. I've had it for months and months and months. Nothing bad has happened to my computer. The only reason I have viruses is because my brother downloads a lot of his stupid games off of like Pirate Bay and all of those stupid websites. I always tell him not to, but he just goes ahead and does it anyways. But let's just shut off the grid because I don't know why, but it's very buggy if you don't. Let me just shut off the, let's go the head only. That will make it so you don't select the top layers and it's not darker. And let me just this and this. And then you want to select the pinkish. Well, you don't have to really do this, just like shade in your skin eyes. Let me just color variant. This one makes it look realistic, so it's not all. So there we go. And then you want to turn on all of it back on. Dang. Layers. I think I already turned that on, but whatever. So now after you want to do that, you just want to go to save. You want to hit save. Then you want to right click, save image as. Then you want to just go skin or whatever you want to name it. No eyes. One. I've already done the no eyes thing, but I don't even know why I'm redoing it. Oh yeah, I'm just redoing it for you guys so you can figure this out. But yes, let's just now select the skin no eyes one. So now you can see that there's no eyes back there. That's because I just edited the skin and everything, but I forgot what these do. What are these? I just told you. Dang, I just said this. Oh yeah, the facial expression. That's it. That's it. Okay. You can't really see my face because I have like a kind of, I don't know what to call it, but something. You can then, it's like the cape. You can make capes and stuff. It comes with the Run Optifine cape that I just shut off. It comes with the blue Optifine cape. I don't know. I don't really like it, but then or you can go like this and go and turn it into a gradient, which looks pretty cool. You can like copy the skin colors and get that in there. Like, let me just go bluish, blue here, and yeah, that looks good. Like you could go with like a cape like that, but I don't know, I don't really like it. So you wanna then scroll down. You can also pick your cape file, which is with this. You can change like the wind and stuff. I'm not gonna really show you the cape because I don't really use it and I don't really know how to use it too much. Then you want to scroll down here. I usually turn on all these layers because sometimes your skin has like those extra layers that you don't really pay attention to, but they're there. F.5.0 new, which is like the bends. Let me show you. Like the arms and stuff, the bends on the arms. Sorry, I always do that. Bulge on the body. I don't know what that's for really. Just turn that on. You can like play with this thing. Make him look like he's dying or something. I don't know. Make him look like he's pretty chubby. I don't know. But let me just shut that off. Bend. That just makes his arms. The bends on the arms go into like the shoulder instead of just looking totally flat. I'm also gonna give away. Well, not give away, but like upload to MediaFire a smooth bend render, which is like the renders aren't messed up. Like the bends aren't like, let me show you this. How the bends aren't triangles like this, they're actually rounded, which I don't know, I'm used to the triangles, like not triangles, but like the corners, the sharp corners. So I don't know, you may like that better. So basic, then you want to go. So yeah, I think you can change the color of the of the eye sparkle, I think it's called. Then you can turn on these, and there's like diamond. Sometimes it's like stuck in the arm, and you have to like position this different position like that, and bend it a bit more down, so it doesn't look like it's like stuck in his arms. But sometimes, I don't know, people don't really pay attention to that, so there's like, and usually it's, I don't know, it seems small with that, but you know, it might be my eyes. You can keep it how you want. And then you want to go, and you can like position this and like get a good angle on the guy. I'm also going to be in this tutorial showing you how to make like a profile picture, like not the coordinates, but the sizes and everything in Photoshop. So yeah, you just want to get that angle in there. Let me just get like a. Let me just rotate this arm. Yes, you can use this to like rotate it different ways, and then you want to just get this and like that, and then that makes it look like he's put his hand on his hip, and then you can go like that. I don't know what else. I also have a fishing rod rig. I might upload those later in like channel, like, later on in the channel. Like I might do a bunch more GFX tutorials and stuff. I don't know. I just enjoy GFX. But then you want to do. I'm gonna teach you how to do a bit of extruding, not that much, but you can do extruding by. Let me just select a couple pixels on the side just to show you guys, and I'll undo it. But you wanna go in here to select the head. You wanna bring down the head one right here. You wanna unlock these layers. Then you want to do mesh head, unless you're editing the mesh hat, which is like the outer layer. Then you want to do it that same thing. Shut off these red things. Just tap them, click them once. Let me just sorry. Let me just extrude a couple pixels here. Extrude this one square. Then after you have this, you just want to click D, and it will bring, and then you have to be on the attributes layer, and then you want to go to 91, change that to 91, not 80, or I don't know what'll happen, just don't, 1.5, change it to whatever you think you can. If it's too big, you can do Control Z, and it undoes the layer, and then brings that out, and that's usually what they do with the what do you call them? I forget what they're called, but they're floating heads, like how they make the floating heads. which I'll teach you guys how to make some of those. I'm currently working on a floating head rig where when you open it up, it's just a floating head in a cool angle, and then it's extruded a bunch, and then you can just take that and put your skin on it, put it in a new angle, and then edit it in Photoshop. But yeah, and then after that, how the eyes are off, you don't want to click these again. You want to select all of this, reselect all of the stuff that you didn't select in rest, and then click backspace, and it just puts it back, which is really easy and cool for renders when you're a beginner. I don't think all render rigs do this, but it's cool. It's a cool feature to have on your rig. I'm gonna be editing the FMR5 rig for my thing. It's gonna have a lot of cool features that FMR doesn't give you, but it would. Okay, just wait for the release of it, and it'll be cool. Then you want to edit your render settings to make it transparent. You want to edit your render settings, change the save. Sorry, I don't know. There's something stuck in my throat right now. Just change that to PNG. Then turn on the alpha channel. Multipass, leave it at that. Aliasing, best, and 2x2 and 4x4. Everything else leave, and leave everything else how it is. I don't know. I just got into adding the glow. It just add the glow and then leave it. It just makes your character glow, and just save it, and you don't really need to name it anything. But I don't know, the C4D doesn't save any of the settings because it's cracked, and I don't know, so you're gonna have to redo it every time. I've got used to it, so let me just replace that. I don't really pay attention to those, but let me just, sorry, sometimes it takes a bit for this to load. Render for YT, and then you want to go jobs, start rendering, and it will render out. It may take a bit because I am recording right now. It'll take a bit longer than usual. It usually takes only a few seconds for mine to render all the way out. Okay, intros take a long time to render out, so be careful with those. Depending on, like, 10 seconds on my computer takes me about 2 hours. Yeah, and then you have to edit them with After Effects to make them look good. But I don't know. I don't like making intros because it just takes forever. So I will be back when I have Photoshop open, and yeah, so we'll be right back. So guys, welcome back. I'm just gonna be showing, like, one second. Let me just get this back in there. So I'm just gonna be showing you what this kind of will turn out like. It will turn out like something like this. Like, sorry, that's the wrong picture. I don't know. Just skip that one. It'll turn out something like this, and silver. No, that's the wrong thing. That's something I made for somebody else. Let's just delete this. No, dang. Whoops. Let me just delete this, and then we can restart. And let me just move this a bit here. File, new. 800 by 800 pixels is the size you want, and then just move this. Actually, let's move this over because I'm going to be using a file, a bunch. Then you want to go place, and I also have a screen pack. If you don't, you can just search up screen packs, and it'll come up with a bunch. They're actually pretty easy to find. I just use this one because it has a bunch of screenshots. I don't really like that one. Let's get another one, please. Nothing. But yeah, I like this one. This is the one I use a bunch. Just go like that, place the file, and then after you have this, it's, you know, it's not really what I showed you guys. So then you want to place your, sorry, that's my brother. Skin render down, which I saved as render for YT. I think, yeah, that's it. I don't know why it named itself that, but okay. I don't really like the way it's facing. I don't know, I'm used to the other way, but you know, it's fine. Let's just do this. Rotate it that way, put it like that. Let's, you know, make this a bit bigger. Get that into the middle. So yeah, we have that. You just want to go, I'm going to do the background first. You don't have to do it in the exact way I do this. Then I do a gradient. No, I don't do a gradient. I think, I forgot. I do a say, no I don't. I do a gradient overlay, and then you want to do an overlay, because it's usually as a normal in the blend mode. Then you want to turn this up to like an 86 or somewhere around there. Then you want to pick a color. For color overlay, I usually pick like the main color of your skin, which is blue for me. So I just want to like copy this. Let's lighten this up a bit. There. And then you want to turn this back into an overlay, just so it looks blue in the background. So 100 looks good. So it just looks like blue in the background. It like blends in with the skin. Then you want to do the same kind of thing for the skin. You want to kind of gradient overlay, then turn it into an overlay. See how it's like that? You want to just get it somewhere where it looks like it's like lighter on the top. Then you want to put this blue again. Get this like kind of around the same type of blue. That looks it. So then you want to turn that to an overlay. There's a bunch of overlays in this. Turn this down. Okay, that looks really good actually. Then you want to take the triangle / square select, whatever you want to call it. Then you want to select this. Get it kind of even in there. There, that looks even. Then you want to make a new layer so it doesn't mess up and like take the back of the other layer. Then you want to kind of take the fill bucket, paint bucket tool, and you want to pick another blue, like kind of like the same again. There's a bunch of blues involved. Unless your skin is another color, then it's another color involved. Sorry. Then it's another color involved, not blue. But how that just covers up that you don't like that, you just want to turn it to like 40. I usually have mine at like 40, and then you want to put your render over top of that. It makes it look really nice. And then you want to select this again. I think that was a right click and deselect it. That looks really nice. And that is the end of this tutorial. Thank you for watching this video, and if this did help you, leave a like down below, and as always, subscribe. Peace out, guys.